Today, their government in exile is recognized by 46 nations, but not by the United States. The U.S. remains one of the main suppliers of weapons to the government of Morocco, but we may be on the losing side. The guerrillas have regained control of 9/10 of the Western Sahara, even though they are outnumbered 10-to-1 by the Moroccan armed forces. Today, Morocco occupies only this small portion of the contested territory. To keep from losing it, the Moroccan army built a fortified defense wall around the entire area. I was airlifted to Morocco's front lines by army helicopter. Ras Al Hamra has been the site of several major battles because this is where the defense wall begins. Being the first American journalist to report on this war, I received the full cooperation of the Moroccan government. During a 10-day tour of the war zones, I would visit nearly every major Moroccan military base and outpost in southern Morocco and the Western Sahara. Heavily armed Moroccan soldiers provided protection for me the entire time I was there. The colonel of Ras Al Hamra took me to his command post for a briefing on the defense wall and the strategy the Moroccan army is using in this desert war.
The Moroccan armed forces built a defense wall that begins here in Ras Al Hamra and extends over 400 kilometers. The end of the wall is 30 kilometers south of the capital, La'youn. It's impossible for the enemy to penetrate the defense wall. Every 20 kilometers along this wall, there's a major resistance center, as you see here. The soldiers have collective as well as individual weapons. The wall itself is defended by mines, barbed wires, and trenches. We also have radar surveillance over the entire area, which allows us to detect personnel and vehicles within a 60-kilometer radius. Information from the radar is available to our light armored intervention forces situated 10 to 15 kilometers behind each resistance center. These intervention forces rush to the aid of the men at the wall in case of attack.
Although the wall area appears to be heavily fortified, Moroccan military officers claim they need even more weapons to fight the war effectively. The colonel at Zag, one of the most important military bases in southern Morocco, gave me his views.
The Sahara is a vast country. To control all of it, you need an army the size of the Chinese army.